Hey guys, what's up? So today I have a bass amp that I bought. It's super cool. And so pretty much this is the second video of my budget tones series, I guess you would say. So pretty much the first video, it wasn't really a full video because I accidentally chopped it off and I uploaded it by accident. But it's still pretty cool. That was actually what was supposed to be my intro, but I still need to edit and stuff, but I accidentally uploaded it. And that was with my SG back there. That Epiphone head right there on the back. And so pretty much that's a Epiphone SG special. So you can get those for you can get the Gibson, the Maestro by Gibson. So pretty much this is a SG. All it is an SG special, but they put a Gibson headstock on it and sell it for like $70. Or you can get SG Epiphone special, whatever that is, for the highest point is like 300, but then they just go down from there all the way down to like 70. So they're pretty much all the same thing. But anyway, so yeah, I have an amp here today, and I want y'all to leave in the comments how much y'all think I paid for this amp, because it's a really cool amp. I paid like nothing for it. I got it brand new. So yeah, I'll show it to y'all. Alright, so this is it. It has gain, bass, mid, treble, volume. It has input aux, output aux. It has one input. It has compression, which I'll talk about that later because it's really cool on this amp. But I've never worked with compression on any amps before, so I don't know if this is something that's like usually on amps or not. But I'll talk about that later. You see my hall of guitars. And the SG. Anyways, so yeah. And like I've said before, you can't make a good YouTube video without your Star Wars cup of coffee. I think he's angry. Alright, so back to the important stuff in life. Let's get to the demo. Alright, so like I was saying, with the compression, it's really cool. So pretty much you turn it on, and so if you have compression, and it's like really heavy compression on a bass amp, when you do just like a single right here, and a single right here, they're going to sound almost the same. Like they're going to sound really close, because it's trying to make all the notes sound like the same volume. So if you do like two really close notes, it's going to sound about the same. But this one has, I guess you would call it like dynamic compression. So pretty much like if you do a note down here and a note right here, it doesn't turn on. But if you do a note right here and a note like all the way up here, it turns on automatically. So it does it from big variations, but not small variations. So you still get all of the variations of every note. It's really cool, especially for a budget amp. So and this amp right here, the bass amp, is exactly the same power, size, everything as my Fender Mustang 1 amp. And that's the amp I use for all my videos, and it's amazing. I use it for band practice. It's super light, super small. It's awesome. So this amp, it isn't very light. I mean, it's probably maybe a bit heavier than my Fender amp, maybe about the same, but it's not light. It's pretty heavy. But I don't really care, because I'm pretty much only using it for band practice, so I'm just gonna leave it at my friend's house or whatever. So yeah. So I'm gonna do it with compression off, and I'm doing it with pretty much everything at the middle. So everything's gonna be at 5. Alright, so I have everything at 5 right now, and I have compression off. Then on my bass, I have everything all the way up. Pretty much all it has is tone and volume, but it's all the way up. So, yeah. And I am recording this off my phone, so it's not going to be the best sound quality. So, yeah. that's the some of the tones you can get out of this. But I'm gonna play some more. But yeah, it's really cool. So that was that song. What is that song even called? It's I think it's called like Always by Blink. But yeah. What in the heck? I moved the amp back to press the button and it just started making weird noises. Alright, so compression is on now. Compression is on now. So now I'm gonna play that same song. Alright, so yeah, the compression was on. I don't know if you could hear any difference in that, but pretty much all that does is it makes it so that, because if you listen, here, I'm going to unplug it for a second. If you listen, hear how quiet that one is, that's a low note, and hear how high this one is, hear how loud that one is. So pretty much it makes the lower notes, it increases the volume, and for the higher notes, it lowers the volume. So pretty much it makes everything the same volume, so it's nice and smooth instead of all wonky. So yeah, it makes it, that's really cool. But since this one is dynamic, it's not going to make these two, you can't hardly tell the difference. It's not going to make those two the same volume, just because that would make it so you can't hardly even like differentiate the two notes. I'm using a lot of big words today. I'm on top of my game. Oh, and also, I made a mistake. This is not the second budget video, probably. Yeah, no, it's not. It's the fourth one, I think, because my blue guitar is back there. Here it is. So, this neck, I paid $30 for the neck. I paid like $10 for the tuners. It was like $5 for the pickup. I paid like $10 for all the electronics. What is it called? Oh my gosh. The bridge, that one. Yeah, that part. I paid like $10 for that, and then like for neck plating and stuff, I paid like pretty much. I paid for everything that I did on this whole guitar. It was $100, and that's like amazing, and it plays like a charm. Except for I made this is my fault. I made the body wrong because I made it. I explained this in one of my videos, but anyways, I made this go down too far, so it's like an acoustic guitar. It ends at the 14th fret, which sucks. But anyways, yeah, this thing works amazingly, and yeah. So you just gotta know how to shop and find the stuff that you need for the cheapest possible price, and a lot of times it works good. But sometimes you're not as lucky as always it works good, because this one, like, I bought this neck. This is like a $40 neck off of Amazon, and it's a really good neck. All the frets were cedar gray, all of them were level, crowned, all of that fun stuff. And I really don't like to do that kind of stuff because it's very tedious. You have to, it takes like hours to do. But anyways, or depending on what you have to do, depending on how much experience you have and all that fun stuff. But anyways, this neck, it came way too wide. That's partially because I completely ordered the whole entire wrong neck. But, yeah, I should probably pay more attention next time. I pretty much just looked at the neck, I was like, that looks cool, and I pressed order. And, yeah. So, that wasn't really a smart idea. Don't do that. It's not smart. So, anyways, what I had to end up doing, I don't know if you can see it here because I didn't do an amazing job, but it gets wide right here at the 12th, and it starts tapering back down. So anyways, what I had to do, I had to take this whole thing on the belt sander and just sand, like, probably go like 1/8 of an inch off of, like, all together off of the neck and bolt one, and then I had to recrown all the frets and everything. I just did it instantly with the belt sander, which is not a smart idea. You should probably do it with a fret file. So yeah, I did that anyways. But yeah. So and then these tuners, they were like $10, and so pretty much I completely refurbished this whole entire guitar for like $50 about. And so yeah, so sometimes you can do stuff for really cheap and it'll work great, but sometimes you have to make fabrications, cut corners, and do stuff like that. But this guitar turned out great anyways, because this is the only bass guitar I have and I love it. Y'all probably couldn't hear that because it's really quiet. So yeah, so this would be like the fourth episode of the Cheep builds or whatever. Cheep tones, I guess we could call it. Comment what this series should be called. But yeah. So yeah, this is really cool. And yeah. So yeah, comment down below how much you think this amp costs, and probably tomorrow I will comment the actual price, and y'all can go back and check it. Alright, here we go. Compression on, all the settings are at 5. So let's see what we can do. That's a theme song for some game. It's called like Dancing Line. It's the theme song. But it's part of it. I tried to learn it, but I couldn't figure out the whole song. So yeah. It's probably gonna be the end of the video because it's getting really long. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment how much you think this bass amp cost. The amp, not the guitar. The bass amp cost. And probably like tomorrow or something, I'll go read the comments and post the actual price. So yeah, see ya. And whoever gets the price right, even though this channel isn't big or anything, whoever gets the price right, they get a shout out. So yeah.